now, you guys, to Dancing with the Stars. It was Disney night in the ballroom. There were over 40 million votes cast for the contestants. I know, woo, the most ever. But someone, of course, had to go home. Take a look at what Hilaria Baldwin had to say after the show.
It's just such an incredible competition, and this is such an amazing experience. And the beautiful thing about being sad is that I'm sad because this has been wonderful. And if it wasn't wonderful, I wouldn't be sad.
And joining us now is Cue the Horns Mirror Ball winner, Maks Chmerkovskiy, to break down last night's show for us. Welcome, Maks.
Thank you.
So just last night, Carrie Ann said Hilaria Baldwin was a contender for her Star Wars-themed Quick Step, and now, poof, she's out. What do you think? Was that fair?
I mean, you know, you say contender and then you give the same score as someone who you don't think is, and then it kind of like, it doesn't, you know, I don't know about the judges and the scores. What I know is that I had dual kind of feelings yesterday. Of course it was a great Quick Step, you know, but from her it's to be expected. And I don't want to be on the bandwagon of everyone else say she's a great dancer, it's not fair. No, she's a great dancer for that particular thing. But what I didn't notice is her coming out of that comfort zone. You know, believe it or not, that's comfortable for her. Yes, it's physical. Yes, she had a bunch of kids. Yes, of course, this is, you know, a difficult job to do for anyone, but it's her comfort zone. I didn't see her jump out of her pants, metaphorically, trying to be in a competition. And that's, I think, is what the audience also saw. If it's comfortable for you to do something more, she didn't, and now, you know, they're gone. I don't think it's correct, but that's the Dancing with the Stars audience. They need from you what they want for you to deliver.
I love how prepared you are. You were telling us in the break that you took all of these very extensive notes while watching last night. So Andy Richter, he was at the bottom of the leaderboard again, but fans keep bringing him back. Did his charming Ratatouille dance for Disney night win the fans over?
Well, again, last week Andy got, I think, same scores as some of the people that are much better dancers. Let's just be black and white. So it doesn't make sense. For me, when I scored the couples, I gave my own scores. I did it from the first time I saw the dance. I didn't rewatch it because I wanted to be in the same place as the judges. They don't have a chance to do it again. And I never have Andy in the same lineup. It's always, you know, he's closing out the competition. But, you know, my wife had a fantastic season with Tommy Chong. They were in semifinals. He did half the steps that Andy's been doing. So, you know, there are couples that come on because they're sweethearts. Audience love them. He is fan favorite. They need to vote for this guy, and that's the point. They need to vote for this guy because he's not going to dance there. You know, it's going to be the audience carrying him.
Now, you said you give your own scores as you're watching along. I'm curious, what about Whitney last night? Got the first 9 of the season for that Hamilton Foxtrot. Were you surprised by that?
100%. I'm going to be very controversial.
Let's hear it.
It's the fact that it's two things. It's number one, what I saw, which was not a Foxtrot. It was an incredible theater performance, theater production. And it was fantastic. Movement-wise, she's, you know, her quality of movement, it's like watching a athlete that's current and has that fast twitch muscle versus a aging athlete who's running kind of fast, right? You watch a dance and every pro watching it going, this is fantastic, but this is not Foxtrot. And so if we're gonna be given scores that involve like, here's what you did, here's your job, go do the job. They took this, and obviously Mark is the man, and they said, look, we're not going to do the job they want us to do because it's Hamilton, it's production, I like it, the lights and music. Watching their post-dance interview on the red carpet, they speak about that how much pressure Mark felt to deliver a worthy performance. I just don't think Dancing with the Stars is about that. Deliver that in freestyle, and we know he will. Deliver that in jazz, in, you know, free moving dances, but Foxtrot, frame, up and, you know, glide, rise and fall, heel lead. We didn't even talk about this because none of that was there.
I want to get to Elaine Hendricks, who zoomed to the top of the leaderboard with her Space Mountain themed Quick Step.
Yeah.
What did you think about that? Is that where you would have put her?
Absolutely. I thought personally it was one of the hardest dances of the night and also one of the best in terms of delivery of, you know, end result product. I mean, it's harder for her. I'm not going to say there's an age thing, but there's an age thing, right? And what I saw is that, and I gave her credit for that, towards the end of this routine, you see that she's gassed. This is hard. She's done 1 billion steps, most of them in frame. To keep your arms up hard enough, to also do all that leg action is very difficult. So she stood right up there with all of them, with the Whitney, with Alex and Val's quick step. I thought was the best of the night. So for me, it's a fantastic job. If she gets fitter, let's call it that, if her fitness level goes up, this is a definite contender. There's somebody who appeals to the audience, to this demographic. I mean, look at that. That little jump, fan kick. At the end of the routine, you know she was like 110% empty tank, right? So I give her the credit for that.
Yeah, though I could talk to you all day. Love these insights. Thank you so much. And next week, don't miss Dedication Night in the Ballroom with guest judge Kim Johnson. Dancing with the Stars airs Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC and Disney+, plus streaming the next day on Hulu.